Minot aldermen received the final report this morning, and I have it right here. Patricia Monson, the outside investigator, came to the conclusion that termination is the only appropriate solution. Police across the country are now using drones to help them with things like missing person searches, active shooting incidents, and crowd monitoring. They say having that bird's eye view can help them evaluate safety and security before sending in officers. In a time where only essential businesses such as pharmacies, grocery stores, and hospitals remain open, gun stores, shooting ranges, and weapons manufacturers now fall into that category. While some Main Street businesses have made the decision to reopen, some are choosing to stay closed, at least partially, for the time being.
That between your fingers so this 2020 stays. There we go.
Okay.
18-year-old Luke Anderson was getting ready to graduate from Our Redeemers, but in the wake of COVID-19, those plans changed.
At first, I was kind of disappointed that all of this was happening, but as time is moving on, I'm not as worried about it.
Anderson and graduates like him are still being celebrated, and it's all due to a Facebook page created to show senior support through this troubling time. The Adopt a Senior 2020 Minot ND page is a working network of more than 2,000 parents and community members all coming together to spread love to seniors around the area.
I probably invited 30 initially, and I did post it on, I think, the Minot Moms page with a link.
Natasha Marker started the page for Minot High seniors in April, and since then it has grown to include graduates from surrounding areas. Marker says she didn't expect for the page to grow the way it did, but hopes to reach as many seniors as possible.
I would like to reach every single senior. I know it's probably impossible, but that was my hopes, that every single senior could be adopted and get a little joy from all this.
Parents are encouraged to post their senior and adopt one if they are able.
I've picked out mostly food. The kids love food.
Luke's mom, Hope, posted her son for adoption and in turn adopted 2 seniors as well.
I picked a student that I had previously because I'm a teacher, and then I also picked a student that I didn't know, just because I thought it would be fun to have a combination.
Students receive gift baskets with food, trinkets, and notes encouraging them or celebrating their accomplishment.
It really does mean a lot to us. It does make our day, sometimes our week. We get stuff that can last for almost a week.
Making sure every graduate feels celebrated, one gift at a time. In Minot, I'm Faith Hatton reporting for your news leader. Somerset Court LLC filed a lawsuit against Governor Burgum last month after an executive order due to COVID-19 closed its in-house hair salon. Now that same lawsuit is questioning the governor's right to issue an order to put someone out of business. That's right, Joe. With travel advisories just now being lifted and businesses slowly beginning to reopen, the state fair was a perfect opportunity for the city and small businesses to make up for some of that lost sales revenue. But now that'll have to wait. Teachers in North Dakota have become the most recent victims of unemployment fraud after cybersecurity officials say names were used in fraudulent unemployment claims. This has indeed been an unusual final year for the more than 400 Minot High grads who will walk across the stage for their diplomas tonight. They spent the past couple of months wrapping up their high school educations at home, as with most students across the state and the country. Behind me, the grandstand is being prepped for the ceremony. Superintendent Mark Vollmer will address the graduates on what they've gone through and their futures. Good afternoon, Hope. The Department of Transportation has set up shop behind me to issue free photo ID cards to residents who may not have a driver's license or tribal identification card. Here's a look at their schedule for the next week. The City of Minot budget process will begin shortly after June City Council elections. At the North Dakota State Fairgrounds, I'm Faith Hatton reporting for your news leader.